Thursday the 16th of November. Love Lies Records, BBC One, 9 p.m. You know where you are with a K-melodrama. There will be highs and lows, laughter and sadness, all set in a world populated by realistic characters who behave in recognizable ways, even when doing particularly stupid things. Mella had the idea for Love Lies and Records while she was registering her mother's death, and the registry office proves to be a setting ripe for drama. The show is filled with interesting storylines, from a young father desperate to marry his dying wife to a possible marriage scam which looks set to reverberate throughout the series. Ashley Jensen brings the requisite warmth to the role of senior registrar Kate Dickinson, busy trying to juggle work, marriage, 2 teenagers and a newly returned stepson, plus there's strong support from Adrian Bauer as Kate's partner Rob, a police officer with work issues of his own. Kenny Doughty, meanwhile, is excellent as Kate's not quite as charming as she thinks she's colleague Rick, as is Mark Stanley as her deputy, James. Rebecca Front, however, steals the show as fist battle axe Judy, bringing just the right mixture of self-righteous indignation and underlying menace. Sarah Hughes' Exodus. Our journey continues. BBC Two, 9 p.m. The bleak, brilliant Exodus, following the stories of migrants and refugees, ends with an episode focusing on Nazifa and her family as they make a final attempt to reach Germany. Elsewhere, the program examines the human cost of President Trump's travel ban. Trump in American Dream. Channel 4, 9 p.m. The second part of this profile of the 45th president moves on to the Reagan years, when a 40-year-old Donald Trump rode the era's "greed is good" mantra and attempted to tap into the potential goldmine of the gaming industry, the King's Crossfire. 6 hours that shocked Britain. Channel 5, 9 p.m. Channel 5 have admirably increased their documentary programming of late. This film features interviews with survivors and emergency workers who were affected by the King's Cross London Underground fire in 1987. Ovid the Poet and the Emperor. BBC 4, 9 p.m. BBC 4 pulls out the big guns for this program, marking the 2000th anniversary of Ovid's death. Presented by Michael Wood and featuring Simon Russell Beale reading extracts from the Roman poet's autobiography, as well as music from Bob Dylan. This is a fresh and thoroughly intelligent documentary. It's followed by Ovid from the RSC, the world's greatest storyteller, in which Beale, Fiona Shaw and RSC artistic director Gregory Doran discuss Ovid's work. British workers wanted. Channel 4, 10 p.m. One of Brexit's more underreported issues is what will happen to industries with a predominantly European workforce. This film, which focuses on a Bognor Regis recruitment agency that employs 98% of their staff from Eastern Europe, looks for an answer. SH Handmade in Hull. BBC 4, 11 p.m. This is a lovely film looking at current City of Culture's long history of craftwork. Inspired by artist Linda Brothwell, whose ongoing Acts of Care series highlights the value of traditional British craft skills, the documentary looks at the various canvas makers, potters and net makers, considering how and if they can survive, and reflects on how these crafts helped build the Yorkshire city. S.H. Mildred Pierce. 1945, BWTCM, 6:40 p.m. Michael Curtis's irresistible noir melodrama based on a James M. Cain novel bagged Joan Crawford an Oscar at a time when it was assumed that her popularity was over. The toughness of the title character, who suffers 2 failed marriages, the death of one daughter, and the monstrous ingratitude of another, was perfect fit for Crawford's brand of stoic martyrdom. Curtis also excels, reveling in stormy atmospherics. Indecent Proposal. 1993. Universal Channel, 9 p.m. Robert Redford plays a bachelor who offers a married couple, played by Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson, $1 million if he can spend one night with the sultry wife. They are happy, but when the recession all but wipes them out and they lose even more money in Las Vegas, they accept the offer, but can the relationship survive? Adrian Lyne's film is crass, but it will keep you glued to the screen. The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill, but Came Down a Mountain. 1995. London Live. 10 p.m. Hugh Grant's role in this rom-com is to play Hugh Grant, but that doesn't make his mumbling diffidence any less charming. He stars as an English cartographer who declares that a Welsh mountain is just a big hill. Q plans to raise its height, with the inevitable love interest, played by Tara Fitzgerald, waiting in the wings. Friday the 17th of November, Children in Need will be hosting an EastEnders special. Children in Need 2017, BBC One, 7:30 p.m. 10:40 p.m. BBC Two, 10 p.m. It's that time of year again when celebrities encourage our contributions to some exceptionally good causes. As is customary, there is an array of musical turns, some more appealing than others. Rita Ora, the Vamps and West End leading ladies Beverly Knight, Amber Riley and Cassidy Jansen all take to the stage, while Strictly champion Oro Duba will be singing for the first time as he performs a song and dance routine inspired by Gene Kelly. The cast of Annie, featuring Craig Revel Horwood, also appear, as do